Okay, so in order to set up notification function, we need to download and install Node.js, and I've already downloaded and installed Node.js, so I'm not going to download it anymore. But if you don't have Node.js on your machine, head to this website nodejs.org to see and start download and download the latest version. And the latest version at the time of this recording is 8.1.1.3. So you want to go ahead and download it, whether you're on Mac OS or Windows, and then whether you use 64-bit machine or 32-bit, download it and install it. And once you're done, you head to command prompt, and you can easily go there by pressing Windows key plus R. That's if you're on Windows. Then type cmd, open command prompt, and then the first thing we need to do is to allow you set up Node.js to install Firebase 2. So you want to type npm install Firebase tools. You want to make sure you spelled everything correctly, and then you hit enter. Now I've already installed the Firebase tools using Node.js already on the machine, so I'm just going to stop this process. But if you don't have that there, wait for it to install. It's going to take a bit of time depending on the internet connection, and once that is done, we can proceed to this step. Now we have to create a new folder on the desktop or any place you want to create it to hold your notification files. So I'm just going to name it as notification files, and then you would want to head ahead and open it. You click on here to copy the URL to that place, then you open that using the cd command, hit enter, and the folder is selected. This folder is selected. Now this is what we're going to do. This is where you're going to install the Firebase notification functions, and then we modify that to fit our app. So once you do that, next thing you want to type is Firebase login. Now if you're already logged into Firebase using this command, and you want to log out, it's simply Firebase logout. But it's a first time login, so you want to go ahead and click and type Firebase log in and hit enter. And it will open a browser for you to log in into Firebase with the exact email you intend using to host your Firebase project. So let's wait for that. Oops, I've already logged in. Let me log out first. I logged in to a different email account, so I'm just going to type the command again, Firebase login, and this time it's going to work. So allow Firebase to collect and then more CLI users and report information. I want to go ahead and click yes. It opens the browser. Okay, so here it is, and I've selected the email account that I use for Firebase project. I'm going to head and click on allow, and then we've successfully logged in. So go back to command prompt, and then make sure you are still in the folder that you created on the desktop to hold your functions files, and then you want to go ahead and click Firebase init. And there we go. Now it asks you if you're ready to proceed. Hit Y for yes. Then it will begin to list our Firebase features. So we're going for cloud functions. So you use your down arrow keys. I mean, you use arrow keys. So obviously you're going to use it down to navigate to the functions. and you want to go ahead and hit spacebar to select the cloud functions. Once you've done that, hit enter, and then it will list the projects that you have in Firebase or Firebase under that email address. And then we have app new, that is the project I created, and then you use your down key to navigate to that and hit enter to select that. It says a function directory will be created and all sort of stuff, and it will ask you of the language. We're going to use JavaScript. To hit enter, and you want to install this cat box, say no. I don't want to install dependencies now, and hit Y for yes. Now begin to install Firebase functions into this folder. It has already started doing it, and it's going to take time depending on the internet connection, so let's wait for it. So I paused the video and now it has finished installing the functions successfully. Now you want to go ahead and go to the functions folder. You see an index.js file here. Now go back to the project files that you downloaded, and you see notification functions folder there. Inside there you see an index.js file. Just copy that, come to the functions folder that you have just installed on the desktop or whatever folder you created, and paste it there. Replace it in the destination, and then go back to command prompt, and then this time you're going to type Firebase deploy. Now this Node.js file you replaced here contains all the notification functions. I've already done everything, so you just need to replace it and you're good to go. So make sure you're in the same folder, type Firebase deploy and hit enter. And wait, it's gonna take some time always, depending on the internet connection. And let's wait for it. It's creating the functions. And oops, there's an unexpected error. And check the debug file here. Say it's cannot create property. The service is currently unavailable. So it's just a simple problem. Let's solve that. Don't panic. Go to the Firebase project again, and the functions. You want to go ahead and click on get started and click on continue and finish. It's waiting for your first deploy. So you go back to command prompt, press the up arrow key to call out the last function you typed, and then hit enter. Firebase deploy, and now it should work. Let's wait for it. And it's so cool, it's working. So I created a notification function for send friend request, and then friend request accepted, and message, and also group message. And let's wait for it to complete everything, and we are set with the notification and the whole app settings and everything. And deploy completed and everything is successful. So hopefully our app should be able to receive all of these notifications: friend request accepted, group messaging, and one-to-one chat messaging, and that's it.